What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Gaming Chair. I'm one of your hosts, Matt Altman. Alongside with me, as always, is Jared Bradley.
What's up?
And Austin Smith.
Well, hello.
We thank you for tuning in live. We appreciate. Hopefully, you are tuning in live since we weren't able to have a show last week because Austin got married. Right?
A little bit.
Oh, he's taking the ring off.
Right?
Oh no.
But as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put it in the comment section below. We'll try to hit it at the end of the episode or at earliest convenience. Yeah. So
2 years, maybe.
right?
Yeah, minimum.
Right. As always, we like to get into things we've been playing this week, things we wanted to play this week but didn't actually get to it, kind of thing. So, who wants to start off?
Jared.
Austin.
Yeah.
I even gave you a minute.
Right?
Well, I was just kind of waiting for Matt to finish. I was like, is he done? So I guess kind of my usual. Obviously, Call of Duty. I think checks it off for everybody.
Yep.
As per usual.
Yes.
Bannerlord. A little bit of Madden. A little bit of Madden in there.
Oh, you snuck Mad in there? Yes, it did.
And other than that,
Wait, the full release Madden, or is it that?
full release.
Okay, that's what I thought, because I know.
Not mobile.
Well, yeah, I remember last time we were talking about it. You had like, if you pre-ordered or whatever, you got like 10 hours of
Oh yeah. Nope. Full
exclusive
release
play. Okay. So I want to make sure. I thought that was the case, but I was like,
now.
Yeah. What you been playing?
Jared.
Oh,
What's good with it?
I've been playing pretty much one game.
Oh boy.
I haven't even really. I played a little college. Last
Yeah.
night we played first game, got a win.
I'll say we did play a little last night.
Oh.
Sorry.
Anyway. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I finally jumped into that. I don't know if I said that last episode or not.
You said you wanted to get into it.
Yeah, you had started your
I
addiction.
got into it.
Started the Odyssey. Yeah.
The hooks.
Oh.
The hooks.
Play on words.
The hooks is deep. In the last week and a half, I've only put 35 hours into it already.
Disgusting.
Only. I mean, I can't throw any shade at you.
But it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it for I know it's an older game now, but
I think it's a nice premise leading up to when Valhalla gets released.
for sure.
So
That, and we played a little bit of Madden. We played some of the yard.
It was fun, even though some of the bullshit that happened in it. Oh my
Some of
god!
it's like, really?
Like you're in position to make a play, like pick it off, and it somehow goes through your hand instead of getting deflected, and the guy will catch it and run for a touchdown. And you're just like,
What?
all right,
Yeah.
this is fun.
cool.
Yeah, that's what I've been playing.
Yeah. I've been pretty much tearing up Call of Duty, playing Fall Guys because why not?
When in Rome.
I have every intention of playing PGA Tour here coming up soon. Kathy wants to get it for me for my birthday. My birthday's in July, so
Maybe Christmas.
well, yeah, maybe. Well, even then, I'd wait till December to get it. I don't know.
A very, very
right?
early Christmas present.
She wants it. Well, and I mean, it's my fault. I always just end up buying my own shit. It's I just every time I want something, I just buy it. So just you're so hard to buy stuff for, and I'm like, no, I'm just impatient.
There's a difference.
There's tons of shit you can buy for me. I'm very impatient. So, yeah, Call of Duty, Fall Guys. I think that's about it. But I've definitely wanted to. I need to take a break from Call of Duty. I need a definite break from first person shooters and stuff like that. Yeah.
I just need a minute.
I think I'm gonna dust off the Xbox and turn on one of those games.
Turn on one of them.
I pay for Xbox Live every month.
Turn on one of them Game Pass
right?
games?
Oh god, I pay for Game Pass and Xbox Live every month. I haven't turned on my Xbox in 3 months.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, that I guess this is a game I forgot that I played a little bit of. Tim Boot spun up a Arc server.
Ooh.
Try that if you wanted to. So
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do because I can't do Arc on the PC. I don't have room for any more games. I
Yeah.
don't.
Well, Arc is Call
Arc's
of Duty.
massive too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Arc's a massive game to install on the PC. It's oh my god, I need the space.
I'd be down. I
Yeah,
haven't played that.
yeah, it's been a long time. I don't think I ever got into Arc nearly as much as you guys did.
Did Jared even really get into it?
I did on Xbox. Me,
Yeah, you did on
Luke-
Xbox. You and Mark.
Yeah, me,
and Mark
Luke,
did too.
Kirby, and Mark.
Okay.
Yeah. I know you guys did. I love the game. I like every aspect of the game. I just never played it.
I remember playing with Luke, Kirby, and Kirby tamed a dodo.
Oh god.
And we were at the point where like we had like assault rifles.
Mm.
And
What did you do?
I forget what Kirby did. But I was like, you know what, Kirby? killed her dodo.
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
I didn't think you would die that fast.
Yeah, dodos are. They're like the one mod we use. It's like
They got like
that
3 health. Like,
Yeah.
that shitty like wooden spear you get at the first, like at the beginning of it. Like first thing you make is one of the mods. It's reusable, so you could just like throw it and it like pops back in
Comes
your
back
hand.
in your
Yeah.
hand.
So like when I started out on, because we were trying out the newer map that got released, so I'm just like wandering around with that thing and just like walking up to dodos and it's like sticking out of their head and they just drop. But some of the things that are like a little stronger, like those damn turtles,
Yeah.
like you got to throw like 50 of them. So like at one point it's just like
There's just
Right.
they look like a
Huge.
porcupine.
huge wall of wooden spears in their face, and you're just like, this thing's still not dead.
Sorry, I hit my leg and rubbed your leg.
You rubbed my
I
leg
didn't mean,
too. I was
I didn't
like,
mean to scare you like that.
I was like, oh, it didn't scare me.
Hello. The one thing I don't know though is,
I haven't felt the touch of a man in years.
oh god, I don't know if, because I know, like, because there's a different version. Like if you play it on like through Xbox and Windows Store, and
I was like,
the mic.
but
He sounds good.
but there's a difference between like the Xbox and like Windows version and like
Yeah.
the Steam version. Like there's different servers for some reason.
Oh, so would I be able to?
Yeah.
That
would
I
we
don't
still
know.
be
I don't
able
know
to
if
play
they
it?
changed that or not. So it's something you could test out, I guess, and see.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Worst case scenario, I play Ark, not on your guys' turn, which isn't as much fun. I'm not playing it myself. I'm not doing it.
well, if you play on Xbox, I'll play with you. Is that where we're
Will
talking?
you?
Yeah. Yes.
Well,
We
you
bare
gotta have the
knuckle
Game
fighting
Pass.
you with against Assassin's Creed. Come play Ark. Dude, I'm about to. It's getting real on this pirate ship. You don't understand.
Dude, it's just so fun.
It's a very good-looking game.
It
It's.
plays well too.
Right?
It's fun.
I played like a little bit of Odyssey when it first came out, but that's definitely. I love Assassin's Creed games.
The new direction they're going with them, making them more
Yeah.
of an RPG.
And less of that like bouncing back and forth kind of shit.
Yeah,
That's
that and
nice.
like where every single mission is doing the same exact thing. where
Yes.
you hunt down this guy, kill him. Hunt down this guy, don't get spotted, kill him.
Ugh.
Now it's like
Yeah.
so. There's a new thing that they did in this one where there's like region, and then you weaken every region, like whatever army's controlling it. Part of the
Mhm.
You weaken their army by killing the captain.
Oh, okay,
Supplies,
yeah.
all that.
So kind of like the
Nice.
Shadows of Mordor.
Yeah,
A little
yeah.
bit of
Oh, okay.
that
And
then
influence.
when-
into
So you
it.
can do like background stuff that actually. So by the time you make it to like the head people, they're actually hella weak.
Yeah, so
kinda
like
thing?
each
Okay.
each region has a leader. So when you weaken things, like once they're to a certain point, they lose their guard. And to another certain points, then they isolate
Oh, okay.
by themselves. And once you take them out, then you can do conquest, where it's a full-on war between Spartans.
Ooh, that'd be intense.
Interessante.
And you can pick which side. So like if the Athenians are holding it and you weaken it and then cause a war, you can still side with the Athenians.
All right, stop! I can only get so hard.
But yeah, it's
You sold me. All right, I'll
Yeah.
download it. Jesus.
it's a lot of fun.
And by the way, Jared, his name was Fred.
Oh,
Say his name.
Rip
Say his
Fred.
name.
Rip Fred.
All right, yeah. So
Shot him
I'll
right
get
between
that.
the eyes.
I'll get that and Ark. All right, I'm dusting off the Xbox. Calling it. Cat,
doing
get
it.
out of the way. I'm stealing the TV. You can use the computer now again.
Oh,
So yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the games we've been playing this week. I suppose we better get into some new games that were going to be released or have been released or talked about being released. Steph. Gamescom 2020.
yeah.
They
Derm.
went over.
Forgot about it.
there's a table there.
Right? There's a table here. It jumped out at me. The games that are going to be released, everyone's super pumped for it. I know there's a few games on the list that we are all super pumped for.
Yes.
I'm gonna start with those. I'm gonna start the games that we're super pumped for, so we can talk about them. We watched. I know you're super pumped for Shadowlands.
Yes.
We're super interested to see whether that's gonna have a controller basis or that. I know we were talking about that.
Yeah,
but we didn't know how well the source was.
Yeah, I still haven't heard anything else on it, and I haven't seen anything.
Okay.
Like I occasionally like go to like MMO Champion because it has like everything like Blizzard related updated on there, and I haven't seen anything really come across on that.
Okay.
But
well, either way, it's a new release for WoW, so
I'm
pumped for that. We were also hella pumped for Star Wars Squadrons. I know we all watched that at the EA React, and we're like,
looks awesome.
Yes, moist. I'm interested to play the Crash Bandicoot 4.
I never got into Crash.
I haven't played
games.
Crash Bandicoot since PlayStation, like the original PlayStation. And
I never played.
Never?
The only one
Oh,
I've played
no.
is Crash Team Racing, and I think I've played races in my life.
yeah, that's fair.
yeah,
Okay.
I never really played it either.
The stupid game that we're all pumped for is Call of Duty Cold War.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Shocker.
Yeah.
It's the game we love to hate.
Right? Yeah.
We're
I'm
excited
pumped
for it,
Call of
but,
Duty.
eh.
I'm pumped for a game to be fucking mad at
Yeah.
constantly.
When I
Sign me
seen
up.
something like I don't think it matters for like me and you.
That's fair.
Maybe for you. I seen somebody talk about with the store for pre-ordering it. There's a specific like.
Yeah, there's a bundle where you can get the cross
So you get it.
gen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's that
Spend
bundle.
extra so you can buy it.
It's like $20
for
extra or
Xbox
something,
One
right?
And
Oh.
it'll transfer over.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So those of
Those
you.
motherfuckers like
Trying to
just
get- yeah.
squeeze every little dime out of you.
So it's like
Just
I think
make it
it's
usable.
basically like you're getting a deluxe edition, except for you're not getting deluxe edition. You're just getting the ability to play it.
Wait, I thought that was the whole premise of I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
I don't know the exact details. I just know I've seen a video of a guy talking about it to make sure that
Yeah.
you order that one. But it's like $20 extra or something like that. I don't know if it is the deluxe. I haven't actually looked yet. But then again, it doesn't really matter for like me, you.
Matt looks like he's ready to fucking spit some fire
I'm
right
really
now. He's
trying
like,
not to interrupt people. Like,
Finish talking.
But yeah, I mean,
No, it's not even that. It was just all I was gonna say was I thought this Series X, the whole premise of that was that they were going to be able to play any game
Yeah,
all the way
that's
back
what
to
I
original
thought, too.
Xbox.
Like the whole.
So
smart
why are
delivery
they
thing,
trying to
too.
upcharge people? They're just trying to like upcharge and be like, let's see how many people we can trick into this. You know what I
maybe
mean?
it's
Like,
that, or maybe it's not like backwards compatible
Oh,
right
well,
away too.
honestly, I bet the $20. What I bet is, and this is just my opinion, I bet that $20 is going to be you're able to transfer your rank and all the shit
Maybe.
you have unlocked
I haven't-
to the
probably,
new
and probably
in-game
it'll up
content.
the-
Yeah,
it'll up like to upgrade from the Xbox One spec.
that's fair. Yeah, that's true. I guess you'd be playing at the Xbox One. But yeah, I meant like your.
But I mean,
your
like, games
rank,
like
all
Madden-
the stuff you have unlocked.
Games like Madden, that's just going to be you don't have to pay anything extra, and it's just going to be
Yeah, but
But with Madden, it's only for a short period of time.
like window that you can do it.
Yeah, it'll
Really?
be from like the release of the Series X, and you get like a couple months.
Well,
And
They
you
put a
don't-
but
time
you're not
limit on it?
paying extra for it.
if you don't,
Oh.
if you don't get the new console in that couple months,
You got to
you're
buy
not
the
one of
game
those
brand
day
new.
One, you got to buy it brand.
So that's kind of a trade-off, I guess.
yeah, they're like, Yeah.
I don't think everyone's doing that. I know, like Cyberpunk. I think they're just 100% smart. If you buy it on Xbox One, you'll be able to upgrade it. Seriously.
I feel like how much they've been hyping up Cyberpunk, they made her make it available for every single human that wants to ever play a game ever in existence because that's all they've been anyone's been talking about for the last like year,
2 years.
2 years, yeah. If not, everyone's like, "Oh, what about Cyberpunk though? What's happening with Cyberpunk?" I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm
It looks
wondering what's
pretty
going on with Cyberpunk. I want to play it, but
They haven't released a whole shit.
no, they haven't,
yet.
and
Really.
I wonder if that's a third ploy on how they're going to do it. They're just like, let's
build the
build
hype.
up a bunch of hype.
I just hope to God it's not terrible, because if it is after all this, it's just
But-
like
But look at Anthem. I was hyped
Yeah.
to play that.
I remember watching the gameplay of that when we saw the previews. We were like,
And it-
damn.
bomb.
Yeah. Too bad.
Bar.
I was say
Same
I
thing with
kind of
Titanfall.
forgot what Anthem was for a second.
For
I'm
a
just
little
like,
bit, yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, wait, I don't remember. the
what?
gameplay.
Oh, that game.
It's kind of like how Titanfall happened. Like, I mean, it's a fantastic game. I would still play it, but damn, it got boring.
Yeah.
Like, we're like,
On some
No.
of like the stupid challenges I remember you had to do with the gun, like the game 2 for like some of the guns, like to get prestiged up, like the one where like the lightning gun, where you had to like get somebody as they were ejecting out of their Titan, like shit.
Oh, yeah.
time
Yep.
shit up like that too. Just like, the fuck
Yeah.
is this?
Yeah.
I never played Titanfall.
Oh, it was good.
The first one was good.
Yeah,
So
good.
first one was good. Second
I
one was just
remember-
kind of like
I
beating a
remember
dead horse. Like
watching you play it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, this looks way complicated for me. Jump into a mech, kill a bunch of people, jump out of the mech, run up this
Yeah.
wall, jump off, grappling hook, fucking swing.
Yeah, there's
run
a
down
lot of-
this wall. I'm like,
Well,
But-
see, now that you play Apex, it's kind of
Yeah.
like, okay, that's what it's.
Or
There's
like
a lot of moving around.
Black
and
Ops
doing
4
moves.
gives you a little bit of a
Yeah, that's
feel,
true.
that kind of feel to it too.
That's true. Every time I think about like when we play that, I'm like, yo, we didn't use that grapple hook nearly as much as we should have.
yeah.
You could like grapple hook to the top of trees, send your ass up in the air, and like parachute down on people.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, we didn't do any of the cool stuff.
I actually
Like
just reinstalled Black Ops 4.
I really enjoyed that game.
Yeah.
If Cold War is anything close to that, I will
That'd
be
be good,
okay.
yeah.
I was saying it the other day. I was just like, I feel like there's like a tactile feedback when you're actually shooting someone.
Mhm.
And like I don't have anything, like I don't use a controller, so obviously there's no vibration or anything.
Right.
But like I don't know, the sounds are perfect in
Yeah.
it. I mean, don't get me wrong, the audio was terrible in the beginning too.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the movement, like you could hear people across the map, and not in a good way.
Yeah.
Like not in a good way at all.
Paranoid
Like,
in a corner.
Well, yeah, you were like, hello, where are all these people? And there's no one around you. And it's like,
Well, I remember that with what was it? Was it PUBG 2? Like you could hear, I thought you could hear like people like initially when they like queued up, you could hear them like across the map, like the mic talking. And it was just like,
probably, yeah.
See, I didn't really get into PUBG. I got it a little bit when
Yeah,
it
you guys did
released
it on the Xbox a little
but I
bit.
didn't.
We played it quite a bit. I remember that the like proximity mic was like off. It
Yeah.
wasn't proximity even a little bit. It was just whole ass open. Like,
oh, I
Yeah.
actually got a win one time because of that, like I was hiding like in the grass and they were hiding in the grass too, just the two of us, and it was like duo. We're doing duos, and because I was playing with Tim, and he's just like coaching me up, and I'm just like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Like crawling. All of a sudden, I'm like, Tim, be quiet for a second, and then I hear the guy's teammate talking to him,
yes.
and like as they get closer, hear more and more too. I'm like,
you guys just crawling at each other, like,
yeah,
oh
he's
God,
just coming
oh
close. All of a
God.
sudden, I stop moving and I like look to the side and I just see him like crawling through the grass,
Yeah.
and like his buddy's still talking about, he's got to be up here somewhere. He's got to be up here. Just keep moving
Yes.
slowly. Keep moving slowly. It's like,
The proximity
So I'm just
chat
like-
is fantastic. Like, I kind of wish they would bring proximity chat back. I'm happy they have the death comms because
Oh my god, those are gold.
those are so perfect.
Oh my god.
The maddest people you will ever encounter in a video game are on death
Was I-
comms.
I was playing with you when I got the guy with the riot shield.
Oh yeah.
Like I picked up the riot. God bless you.
Bless you.
But I picked up the riot shield and like the guy was coming at me and like and he's like, oh, I'm just gonna pull this ninja to move and like jump over him and shoot him in the back. It was like the slowest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like he went to do it and I just like,
Hey.
and I
oh,
turned and
God,
I was already
here I
facing
go.
him and he just like shooting me in the shield and I just run up and just keep smacking
I
him and
remember
kill
that.
him, and then like there's the death cam was like, oh my, like there's a pause and then he like he just registered what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, it completes me.
Death comms are
They're gold.
they complete
What were we talking about?
games.
Gamescom, yes. So Call of Duty Cold War.
Yeah.
Like, meh. Everyone's
We
aware
say
of that.
man, then we just went off on like a 10 minute
Well, that's what
tangent
happens
on
all the time. We're always like we're sick of talking about Call of Duty. Like, Fall Guys Season 2, which
What happened?
is
to
not
season one?
shocking. Nothing. They're just basically like, it turned out really to be a really popular game, so we're gonna do a Season 2. That's about it. It's kind of like on Netflix when they like keep teasing you for The Witcher. They're like, it's official, a new season's coming.
Oh.
When?
Yeah.
I still haven't even finished
Which-
the first season.
Oh man.
Speaking of new season, The Boys.
Oh,
Season
I know.
two.
I still haven't even
Yeah.
watched the first season.
Oh my god.
That first episode's
Oh
intense
my
right off the
God.
bat.
I was
Yeah.
so sad when that happened.
Right.
Like I felt it in my core. I was like, no,
We're not gonna tell you what happened,
no.
but
Spoilers.
something intense
Spoilers.
happens right off the bat, and you're just like, wait, did that
So-
just happen?
So you've never watched it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Okay. Then we'll just stop talking about it then.
Watch
for you,
it.
New Dragon Age game has
Yes.
been released. I know you're
Hey.
pumped for that. We
Ooh.
played Inquisition. I played it very minimal compared to you.
Yeah, I played.
That was like 6-7 years ago, wasn't it? No,
Yeah, probably something
something like that. News.
Yeah,
So
360.
I remember.
Yeah.
Well, I had it on PS.
I forgot you had a PS4 for like a blink in
Yeah.
time.
And then they bent you over the table and fucked
Yeah.
you pretty hard.
What?
then they bent you over the table and fucked you pretty hard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I remember
that. You remember you did the whole thing with like Bethesda and shit. You're like, nope.
No, it wasn't. It was PlayStation. It was actually PlayStation.
Oh.
They kept like banning.
No,
my
yeah.
account.
It wasn't. Didn't you do it because you were trying to sign into Elder Scrolls and you saw like something was like locked or whatever? I thought.
No, I couldn't boot any.
Okay, fine. Never mind that.
But I remember because you just recently had traded your Xbox to get a PlayStation. We could all play together.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I texted you like almost immediately. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm sorry. I'm trading in my PlayStation to get an Xbox because this happened.
I could just picture Matt just like, man.
Like, I feel really bad because you just did this, but I'm done with PlayStation.
Yeah.
Twice in 1 month, they're gonna ban my account and tell me I have to pay $50 to unban it
Yeah.
for something. They couldn't even explain to me what happened.
Sony sucks.
That's just like, yeah, you got banned.
No, you want to play?
Yeah.
our
Well, what banned
games?
me? Yeah, you violated the terms of service. What I do? You just violated it. Violated harder.
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm like, okay.
Sony's like customer
done with
support's
Sony.
wild because they like you don't have to pay to use their shit. So they're like, oh, you're gonna complain about a free service?
Ooh, I had
No.
it.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, but like you're the one that choose to make it a free service. Can you at least make it
Well, they're not free
playable?
anymore.
Well, not anymore, yeah,
Yeah.
but at that time
Yeah.
it was free to be on the PlayStation Network compared to Microsoft Live,
Right.
or Xbox Live. So it's like, okay, you can at least help me out. I did nothing wrong. Stop fucking me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Dragon Age. Yeah.
Yeah. New Dragon Age, pumped
Pretty
for that.
excited about it.
What else we got? Doom Eternal. They're adding a new Ancient Gods Part 1. It's just like a new add-on for play Doom games.
I've never
I have
played
it on the Switch. Listen, the Doom games, like, I mean, the original ones are like iconic games, but
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's like the first
I don't
ever
know.
FPS
Yeah.
game.
Like they're cool games if you just feel like just running through and just killing a whole lot of shit. Like, and if you just want to like benchmark your PC, it's a pretty sweet on PC game. But other than that, like for some reason, Doom is always like one of the games where they're like, oh, this is a major AAA game that can be played on Ultra. Well, it's fucking Doom. There's no like, there's not like a vast multiplayer and like really high things. So it's like, okay.
The game I would really like them to come back out with. Ben mentioned it last night. Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Like come out with a remake of that.
Oh, could you imagine like a badass remake of that?
Gauntlet,
Like, yeah, yeah.
Like the original.
Like
Yeah.
keep it the same like playstyle, just
'Cause-
better graphics.
Yeah, because that was good on the Nintendo.
Oh.
That was good on the 64.
Oh,
like,
yes.
I played
Yes.
that for hours and hours and hours.
Me and Ben would come over and we would play it, and I didn't have a memory card to
Uh-uh.
save our characters. We literally leave the N64 until the next time he came in, and I would not play.
Yikes.
I mean, what
Yikes.
you gotta do, what you gotta
That's a
do.
risky play.
Yeah.
God, heaven forbid if like power would go off for a split second,
Right.
it'd be like,
I'm sure that probably happened.
yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm just like, okay, well, I guess we got to restart.
But we played that so much.
Yeah. Good times.
Anyway, so
What?
what else?
What?
Tom?
Destiny 2 Beyond Light for all you people that like playing Destiny 2. I was pretty pumped for this. Medal of Honor, the new game
Ooh,
above
it's
and
been so
beyond.
long.
Yes, I haven't played a Medal of Honor game in a literal decade.
I think the last one I played was Medal of Honor Frontline.
I believe it.
That was on
Yep.
like PS2.
Yeah. They're gonna be adding that to like Oculus Rift, so you get some VR action. And
VR FPS.
yeah,
Woo.
That would be intense, especially if it's
if-
like the graphics are.
yeah, I was gonna
fantastic,
say
too.
that's exactly it. The graphics are a huge deal with me for VR because I'm always like so close.
Yeah.
They just always end up looking like an original like PlayStation game. Like I'm
Yeah.
like,
or really cartoon.
yeah, like I'm like, okay,
If
I
they
get
were to
it.
nail those, I might have to spend a little and get an Oculus to try that
Yeah,
shit out.
yeah.
That'd be intense.
So I'm pumped for that. I definitely would like to play that, of course. They also announced Ratchet and Clank, new game
Yes.
for that Rift
That looked-
Apart.
That looked
Yeah,
pretty
we
good.
saw
called.
the
Yeah,
gameplay trailer.
Ratchet and Clank kind of for me is along the same lines as like Crash Bandicoot. I played it like a long time ago. It's a very beloved set of games. I'm just an FPS girl. Like I'm just that's how it is. I've grown to accept it.
Yeah.
Like if he doesn't have a gun in it, I'm like,
So
Just
why aren't
give
you?
me a gun?
Yeah, I'm like,
It
it's
could be
not
an
too late to
airsoft.
make better life choices, games developers.
Hey,
The bullets could be
you know what
blanks.
game does not have guns in it? That is still really awesome.
Fall Guys.
Fair point. But Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
That's fair. Yeah, but it's got a bow in it.
That's close
Oh, yeah.
enough.
I know. Duh. I don't know why. In my head, I was like, yeah, that's comparable to a gun. Sure.
Oh, that makes you think of.
Yeah.
That makes you think of a. I don't know. It's a mod or something with like Bannerlord, where the crossbow's in it. Like you just shoot once, and it's just a continuous stream of bolts, like a machine gun.
Oh God.
Like, and I was watching somebody use it, and it's just like just taking out a whole army because it's just and like they're all running right at, and it's just bow down.
Yeah.
As he's riding on a horse, just going around, melting them all. I'm just like, I want to try that, but it seems so broken.
Right.
Like,
We had also. Sorry.
no,
Yeah.
go ahead. I was
Okay.
done with it.
we had talked about it a little bit off camera. About Mafia for the definitive edition. One that they announced how played that. Those are really good games. Played like the original like Mafia. You said I played the original Godfather games, and those were good as well. You had like mob boss like family houses. You had to like try to like infiltrate and take over. It was super interesting because then we got talking about like if you guys remember True Crime Streets of LA, we had to do that crazy dive. Like you just
Swan
like dive,
dive
like
slows
swan dive, like
down.
slow motion shot, and you're like. But those games were really good, so it'll be nice to try those out again. Yeah, for sure. So that was the new games that were they did also had that Unknown 9. They kind of did it's like a female protagonist that can do shit to the world around her. Yeah. So it looked interesting.
About it.
It was just wasn't a whole lot of info on it. Like, I was like,
They're just giving you a
okay,
tip.
just a little teaser tip. So that's what was announced at Gamescom 2020. Obviously, I'm sure everything was limited with it being an online release instead of in-person big event that Gamescom usually is. But
They win in Rome. You know,
Yeah.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
right.
Sure.
What's up next on the docket?
Austin, what you got for us?
It's looking like PS5 might not be as backwards compatible as people were thinking. Though, I guess to put a little bit of a pause on that, or step on the brakes a little bit, is that nothing official has been announced. It's just Ubisoft's come out and said that like PS1, 2, and 3 games aren't playable on PS5 on the next gen. So it's like only like it's seeming like only PS4.
So it's only PS4 backwards compatible.
Yeah, but again, nothing official has been announced. It's just Ubisoft has.
So they're not going back as far as like the Series X says they're going to be. It's just they're bolting it previous.
That's
gen.
what it seems like. But again, Sony hasn't come out and officially said anything.
Ubisoft.
So maybe it's just older Ubisoft games that aren't backwards compatible. But they like that's what they were saying is that's not. But again, Sony's not helping anything by not saying anything.
Yeah,
or saying anything.
Shocking.
Which, if they have said something, please correct me. But from what I'm seeing, which is dumb.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not saying they have to take it all the way back to the beginning like what Series X
Or at
is
least
trying
like
to do,
PS3,
but
PS3?
yeah, like it could be like a fairly modern games. Like I think PS3, you know, I don't know, all the good games are on PS2 anyway. So
both
who knows?
Sony and Microsoft both said that their consoles are going to pull backwards compatible.
Well, there's probably some weird stipulation that they're like, well, technically it is backwards compatible, but
we just got to
put a cap on it.
Yeah.
So it's a marketing ploy, like whatever just sounds the best. Like
That's
they're like,
fair.
let's put
When you
the
really look
wording
at
what
it, it's only
sounds
like
the best.
one PS2
Exactly.
game. It's
Well,
like
I'm gonna read the fine print.
Well, if it's only one PS2 game, it better be Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses.
Oh,
That's fair. That's fair. But
Yeah.
that's pretty much all she wrote on that
Yeah.
story. So
Well,
Very exciting.
Nintendo had a pretty big like release the past week. They Super Mario 35, which is like a Mario Battle Royale.
I feel like that's there's
that-
been,
a Mario
they
Battle
They
Royale?
announced a bunch of stuff.
because
but
they
this
don't
is
have
one
Super
of them.
Smash Brothers.
Right, but no, but it's like
Well, yeah, I was like,
no, it's
So like
there's
Call of Duty
35
meets Mario.
people playing Super Mario Brothers, and you have to be the last one alive.
how do you? Well, how do you take them out? You like bounce on their head,
I
or
think
like
once you get like a certain amount of coins, something will pop up. Like, oh, what do you want to do? Do you want to take out like damage like the highest person or something like that? But
oh, all right.
or like hurt.
I was like imagining like running around like an open
Mario
field
with
around
guns.
like Mario 64. No, I mean yeah, but that
Mario
popped
with
up
the car
that popped
98.
up there too. But I immediately went to like where you can shoot the little fireballs at people. I was like,
or run up with the
That would
squirrel
be
tail.
cool.
yeah, or like you get like a random power up in the game where you're like like
Star power.
that's a star power. That was me
like
recreating the
Mario
star
64,
power
you get the
effect.
different hats.
Yeah.
As
What do you
you're,
get that like the flying squirrel one?
Run up and smack him with your tail.
Yeah.
Get the fireballs.
Oh man.
Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo. Listen, if you aren't implementing all of this, you're dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is golden.
Because these are A1 ideas, okay? Like
This is like free real estate.
Yeah. But yeah, so they announced that. They announced I don't know if you guys remember like the Super Mario All Stars, like back on the Candy
Yes,
Cast.
of course.
Where they had like one.
Yep.
all that. Well, they just announced Super Mario 3D All Star. So it's gonna have Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh.
Jesus.
So
Nice.
those are all gonna be coming out. The downfall of it, they're comparing it to Crash Bandicoot trilogy that was just remastered and re-released.
Mm.
They're not remastered, they're just ported. So
So
it's gonna be the same
Well,
graphics.
Same
I mean,
graphics. Okay,
But-
I guess.
So
some nostalgia
Nintendo,
feel.
Yeah.
Nintendo is porting it with the same graphics, putting a $60 price tag.
Of course, naturally.
Oh.
Crash Bandicoot did a complete remaster reboot. They put a $40 tag.
Listen,
So-
Nintendo's in the red. All right, they listen. Corona hit them hard.
So there's that, and then the thing I'm most excited for from all these announcements that they had is Mario Kart Live Circuit. So you get this little car, and it has a camera on. Put it on the ground. You set up a course in your house, and then you play it on your Switch. The car drives around while you're racing.
They're getting really creative with their design now.
Right? But like,
So we don't want a design map, so we're gonna give you this little
we're
like
gonna give you
Hot Wheels setup. Here you go, have fun.
Oh
Wow. Okay. So if you live in any big metropolis city, sorry, you don't get to play this game. Like I live in a 200 square foot New York loft apartment. Sorry, this
Sorry
ain't for
about
you. This ain't for you.
But no, watching
no.
the trailer for it is really cool because, like, so you're playing on the Switch. Obviously, it doesn't look like a little car on the Switch, actually.
Okay.
But the course, wow. And you can, like,
What if you have pets?
well, there's obstacles
Get
in
the
Mario
fuck out of the
Kart.
way.
There's chain chomps in Mario
Right?
Kart that they come
Oh
after
my
you.
gosh.
Now
No
you got a
kidding.
cat.
Forget Rainbow Road. Try to get away from your cat.
Must go faster. Must go faster.
Like, ooh.
Yeah, I think
They,
it had,
what if they have like a backwards camera? So you can like see behind you, like like a cat coming up hot.
oh, I
like,
hope they do have a backwards
like,
camera. That'd be
ooh.
hilarious.
Again, take notes, Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
But that's, I think the release date on that was like October 16th. And for $100, you get 2 cars.
Okay. See, that I'm okay with putting that price tag on because that's hella immersive.
Yeah.
Like, we got to be like setting up like a clear a path.
Yeah.
All right. The
Damn it,
couch-
Olivia.
Right? The couch can fuck off. Get it out of the way. All right. We need a hot lap.
Oh,
But yeah,
Yeah.
it looked really fun. So,
That'd be wild.
yeah.
Because obviously to ever like when you're playing, it's just this little car moving around. But in the game, like actually on the screen, it's like
Yeah.
like there's
You're getting the view from like right down here.
There's shit coming off a coffee table. If you got stuff under your couch, clean it up. There's stuff coming out of them. Like, like that'd be crazy. I'd be like, wow.
I watched that. I'm like, Kellen was watching it on the Twitch on
Yeah.
because he goes through the news all the time on it.
Yeah.
he goes through a lot of things all the time.
Yeah. I was sitting here playing Assassin's Creed and I looked over and I saw this and I'm like,
Double take, like.
why that little, why that little bit?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that looked
I hope
Awesome.
that's even a fraction as cool as we're hyping that up.
Right.
Like, if it's even slightly close to being able to do all of that. Like, if it just randomly takes, like, what you have around you and just takes, like, the AR and just randomly, like, throw shit in, like, obstacles in the game.
Yeah, that would.
So, I don't understand. Do you have to, is it, like, sensors in the camera? Like, is it kind of like how, like, a Roomba works? Like, if you get too close to the wall, like, it knows to turn? Or
I don't know.
Hmm.
No, because I think, so it showed him playing 2 players. So they had a Mario. And, like, the guy turned right on the stick and the car right.
Okay. So it acts just like a basic remote control car.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow.
I'm still kind of picturing like a Hot Wheel setup, and then be like,
Well,
here you go, here's $100.
well,
It's like,
okay.
so I just bought a Hot Wheel set for
Right.
$100.
But it looked like they had, like, pieces that you can buy, extra pieces, so you can actually, like, build a course Mario.
Get one of those things that like zooms the car faster. The like spinning wheels.
That'd be insane.
I just picture somebody walking through a doorway, also
On camera. That's the best part. You just see their face like,
no. Or you just on the camera, you just see it going like right, zoom, and it goes right into a wall.
What if someone like doesn't like or isn't paying attention to what you're doing? All of a sudden, like on your camera is like a big ass toe. Like no, just like run into it. Oh man. I hope, like I said, I hope this is a fraction as cool and funny as we're hoping it is. Yeah. Nintendo, take notes.
yes.
Seriously.
If you don't, you're
Take
getting
notes.
a stern review and a
Yes.
harshly worded
We're giving
letter.
you golden ideas here, and
A
you're just
harshly worded letter. Yes.
So that was the Super Mario
Super
release
Mario
thing.
35.
Yeah.
Oof.
Is that like how old Super Mario is?
I hope not.
I don't know. No, 35 was actually that's the name of the Battle Royale.
Oh.
I mean,
okay.
I could see it being that old, like the
Yeah, it could be. I don't know for sure.
because I know it's kind of approaching. It's kind of near our age.
Yeah.
We're hitting the 31s.
You shut your mouth.
Oh,
Darn.
I'm 30.
We're hitting the 31, so we're coming. It's coming up.
Right?
Oh yeah.
We had an agreement.
I was gonna die at 25.
Well, wait. Did Mario come out? So, obviously 35 years ago would be 85. Oh, Mario came out?
All right.
Was it?
Because it was originally just the
Yeah.
like with the Donkey Kong where you were going up the. I think
Yes,
that was
sir.
the first.
Hit the Google.
Yeah.
Pull up the Joogle.
When did Super Mario Brothers
When does...
release?
Hey, Alexa. Or Luke. Whatever.
Yeah. Close enough.
Yeah.
Type faster.
Dang. 37 years?
So
Wow.
I mean, not
Alright.
too far off.
No.
Yeah.
Man. I bet 35 years ago was when they busted out the gem of the movie with John Leguizamo.
Oh my god.
Because
No, I
that's
don't
worth
think
an
it's that
anniversary.
old.
I think it was
know.
like 94.
That definitely
95.
came out after.
That was quality.
I didn't even think of like Mario and Luigi when I watched it. I liked the movie. I know we talked about this with our poll last time, but like I never thought Mario and Luigi when I was watching it. I still liked it. It's just I never thought Mario and Luigi.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I might need to rewatch that. I haven't
Need
watched
to.
it since I was a kid.
10 out of 10
I didn't
recommend.
Really like it as a kid.
Oh my
so.
god.
I was gonna say I remember you were the one like
Sometime
Debbie
you
Downer
gotta
over
grow
here.
up,
Yeah.
So maybe I'll like it.
Sometimes you gotta grow.
As a video game podcast, and we need to grow up.
Yeah. Fucking immature bastard.
So next, Ubisoft, so in 2019 they announced a game called God's Monster. It's made by the same people who made Odyssey, and their whole approach was they wanted to be like Assassin's Creed, but instead of going against like real location, not mystical stuff.
Gods and monsters.
Shut up.
We don't have those here.
So it apparently they changed the name to Immortals Phoenix Rising, but they spelled Phoenix really weird.
Phoenix.
Phoenix, yeah. And apparently it's supposed to release December 3rd.
Interesting.
Have you guys seen the trailer for it at all? It actually looks kind of like Animal Crossing and Zelda had a baby. Like very cartoony
Yeah.
and kind of childlike looking. but the actual gameplay
Sacrifice these people for us.
looked the gameplay looked really cool. Like,
How are we supposed to learn history from this game? Okay, that's my only good takeaway from Assassin's Creed games.
is learning the history.
Yeah.
God, this
But
is
yeah.
what Babylon looked like back then.
Well, actually, the graphic, it kind of reminded me of WoW graphics.
Uh,
Not the trailer graphics, because those are phenomenal.
God tier.
yeah.
But like in-game graphics, where it kind of
Oh,
looks
okay.
like little cartoony.
Mm.
That's fair. Still playable, but cartoony nonetheless.
Yeah, or like
I'm telling you,
or
we're
like
spoiled
Fable.
by Call of Duty. We're spoiled by it.
Well-
Like, it's just
Going back to WoW, one thing that kind of triggered a lot of people, like one of the minimum requirements they put on Shadowlands is to have an SSD, and that kind
that's one of
of
the minimum requirements. Interesting.
and it set off a lot of people.
Guess I'm not playing it.
You got an SSD in there, don't you? Or at least your operating system's on an SSD. I thought.
That should be.
But even if you don't have one, $20, 250 gig SSD.
20 bills. You rich for my blood. I got like 7 SSDs on my
Right?
computer.
I'll
It's
say you
stupid.
bought one for Call of
It's
Duty.
Stupid. I literally have one dedicated to one game. It's dumb. Like,
But yeah, so December 3rd, that's supposed to release. I recommend watching the trailer.
yeah.
You might
I have to.
like I said, it looks a little childish, but the gameplay, like you're going up against a massive heart or something like that. You're fighting in the
Yeah.
trailer. It looked awesome. Like the gameplay.
That's kind of what it was for that Monster Hunter game that we played.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, this isn't what I was expecting.
No.
It's a Capcom game. Capcom game, so I should have
Know
assumed.
what you're getting.
But I was just like, we were playing it. I was like, okay, you had me at hunting like dinosaurs, but
What
the hell's this little cat
well,
cooking
yeah,
for me?
like I'm like, what is all this extra stuff? Like I'm like, what's the point of this game? Like,
It's in the title.
well, yeah, but it's, I was like,
You hunt monsters.
I was playing it. I was
They
like,
said it. They said
I
it.
was
They said the title.
right? I was like, I don't think I like. I was like, I don't think I like this game.
That game was hard.
Yeah,
Like it was a grind.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
playing it on the PSP or whatever, that old handheld,
oh,
Sony handheld. I remember playing it then, and it was a grind. Like one little,
PSP.
it's just like, okay, so I got to kill this extremely hard monster 70 more times to get what I need
get
to
the
make
armor
this
piece. Yeah.
to make this okay piece of armor.
Mhm.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have one thing like one time. I was like, I'm not
No.
doing this 10 more times.
No.
I'm not doing this 10
Good.
more times. Like,
I mean, and it takes a while to kill
yeah,
'em.
yeah.
I say that about the grinding, complaining about the grinding, as I have like
Yeah.
1,800
So you
hours
play
into
WoW.
Arc.
Oh, Arc. I didn't even make. Yeah, I guess we didn't even make
What
it
about
past
WoW?
Arc. Yeah,
The same, if not more.
I
yeah.
was gonna say, I would assume it's more.
I have.
Well, the
I know
grind
I,
for all the materials and shit like that, and farming those.
I think
Or
I
is it
have
pretty-
like on one of my characters. I think I have like a year of playtime. Actual time
Shit.
logged in playing.
Gee.
A lot of time, bro. A year.
Gross.
Well,
Wow.
the game's been out for 14 years.
Oh yeah, I get it.
So, I
That's
mean-
fair.
But yeah, so I can't really. I get me complaining about a grind is a little hypocritical, I guess.
That's fair.
But no, like monster fights took probably 15 minutes
Yeah.
to kill one monster.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
You have to
exhausted
kill it
after
20
one.
times.
Yeah.
No.
We got done. I was like, my finger was tired. I was like, dude, my thumb hurts. Like,
Yeah, because
I
in
don't know
the
what to
fights,
tell
there's
you.
no breaks.
No.
You're sitting there, you're like,
No.
fuck.
Shit,
Like,
roll,
I'm like,
dodge,
my
roll,
thumb
jump,
hurts.
roll.
Like, I must be clutching this controller way too hard. Like, my thumb hurts. Like, yeah.
All right. So yeah,
That's the.
Immortals Phoenix Rising.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
December 3rd.
So that's the
That's the news.
that's the news this week.
There were
should
some
we-
other things we could have thrown in there, like, oh yeah, I wanted to say this. I said it before the podcast. I forgot to add it to the doc.
Yes.
Pringles chips.
The real news outlet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pringles chips apparently has the new hot leak on the price for the Xbox Series X. How they got a hold of it, I have no idea. They're saying it's going to be $899.
Okay.
I don't know if I can believe this because it's Pringles chips.
Well, that and at that price point,
Yeah,
you might as well buy a PC.
Well,
Right.
I'm honestly, if you broke down the parts in it,
You could argue.
I bet
that's-
you'd be close to that price point.
yeah.
Now, the reason they can charge those lower prices because they buy in such bulk directly from manufacturers, obviously, and it's like put together in fucking Mexico. So there's a reason they can sell at that price point. But if you broke down each part that's in there, I bet you would be close to $700-800 price point easily.
Probably.
Xbox's whole thing is like with the Xbox One. The reason they price them so low is because they try to make their money back with their games.
Well, yeah.
Where PlayStation, they don't do. They want to make a profit on the count.
Which is risky living because the console, people aren't going to be purchasing the console as much as they're going to be purchasing the games.
Right.
Yeah.
So
you're going to spend way more money on games than you are going to be on that console.
unless it's a piece of shit console that keeps breaking all the time,
Yeah, well,
like 360.
That's fair.
yes.
That is very fair.
Yes.
How many Xboxes?
I
did we
don't
fix
know.
it?
Way too fucking many.
that like 2 months that we decided we're going to just fix Xboxes for people.
The problem is there's so many of them that
Yeah.
needed to be fixed. Like we easily, like the 1 week I had at least like 12 Xboxes at the house. I was
Yeah.
like,
whose is whose?
yeah, like I had to start putting like name tags on shit. I'm like, hello? Like I'm just like purposely overheating shit. There's metal parts everywhere. There's about 1 billion screws laying on the table. Like
How many of those things did we have? That
those stupid like
special
X clamps.
tools?
Oh
The
yeah,
tools that you had
those.
to
I
have
had a
that-
lot of those to like pop the case open and everything. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
so
that
that's
fun
the big
stuff.
news. The big news. Pringles chips.
$8.99.
Yeah.
I mean,
Would you guys buy it at that price?
No.
I mean, I know
Not right
I
away,
wouldn't.
at
I know
least.
I wouldn't. There's no way. $900 for that? Like I'm like,
I'd wait for
I'm not
like
even
the.
playing on the console. Like
I'll wait for them to release their next like pro version.
That's
and
true.
Drop that price.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
get
no
that
kidding,
one.
yeah.
Then I would, yes.
yeah.
But at almost $1,000, I just keep on PC because I already
Yeah.
have like 3,000, 4,000 invested.
I wouldn't
in the
even buy a
PC.
new game. Yeah, I'd just be like, no, I'm dealing with the games I have right
Yeah.
now. Like I don't no.
Well, and again, at that price point, you're better off buying a PC then.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously there's that.
But that's
It's-
preference, like,
that's a whole.
me
Exactly,
being a
it's definitely a
console player,
preference thing.
It's so hard for me to play the game. I mean, I'm sure I could get used to it.
Yeah.
Well,
But
most of the games you would play have controller support, so you could just still play
That's
get a
true,
PC.
play on
Yeah,
PC.
that's-
and just
That
play
is
with
what a
controller.
lot of people do. They just
So-
prefer the PC platform.
that's
It's
true.
just you
well,
still
if it does
use a
come out at
controller.
that price point, maybe I'll hire one of you guys to be for $1,000
For
instead
$1,000.
of buying the Xbox.
I mean, I think you get a fairly good PC for 1,000. I mean, because the big money hog
It's a graphics card.
is the
It's
graphics
always
card,
going to be a graphics card. I mean, you could argue processor too, but for games, it's
which I plan on getting
Sure.
like the 3080 or
Yeah.
So like
Yep.
I would probably sell my. Again, this is all hypothetical if we're looking at a $900 price tag
on an
on
Xbox.
Xbox, but when I get the new 3080 or whenever I get that, I have a 1080 Ti, which is really, do I need to upgrade it?
No.
Not really, but just to have that
I want to.
exactly. It's the bougie self, and to the point we talked about where it's the impatience and just wanting something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I think the biggest thing is too stuff would be Rona.
God bless you.
I think the biggest thing.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Oh, the allergies. Oh, they got me.
It's the Rona.
Yeah. What was I talking about? At some point too, your PC is going to be future proof, and I think that's the biggest argument for PC to console. You can't really upgrade shit on your console.
Well, actually, with the Series X,
You can't upgrade things on the console.
Nvidia's like, no.
it is just rumor, but I heard that they're making an Xbox where
You
can.
Well, like hot swapping like a laptop.
yeah, like you
Interesting.
can just swap out parts.
Then again, it goes back to the point.
I feel
Why
like
not
at
just
that
get a
point you're just
PC?
having
Yeah.
a computer. Then,
Yeah.
like they're calling it a console. I'm like, nah, bro, that's a computer.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean that's pretty much
it's
what they are
essentially all
now,
the same shit.
but-
Yeah, like it's like.
Yeah, that was just a rumor that I heard that one of them was supposed to be like have swappable
Interesting.
parts.
Interesting. I wonder if the version without the disk drive will be cheaper. I mean, for the
Well,
plus
yeah.
part.
I think it is. I think it's probably gonna be like $50. I'm mad.
Well, compared
minimum.
to like that $900, they're like, we shaved $20 off for you guys.
Just for you
Usually
guys.
the digital one gave up.
That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't want to like somebody to like look back at this video like after the release and be like, "Listen, asshole, it was 50, not 100. You lied."
Right.
It's like, "Oh, sorry, I'm not Pringles."
This
My
is
bad.
speculation.
Sorry. Talk to Pringles.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah,
the
talk
ones
to
with
Pringles.
They're the ones that
Pringles are
quoted.
the ones with the real answers. Hit them up. Hit the Pringles up on Twitter.
All right, so yeah, that's the news and all that.
Should we
Austin, you wanna do these game releases?
Let's see if I can get my words right this time.
I only did this past week. I didn't do the last 2 weeks.
Okay, that's close enough. So the first one we have that was released on September 1st is Ari and the Secrets of the Seasons on PS4, Xbox One, Switch, PC,
Never heard of her.
not Stadia.
Fuck you, Stadia.
Yeah, I never heard of that either. It sounds like it might be like an RPG type of game, by just going and looking at the title.
Secret of Seasons. It probably looks like that one weird game that we watched on that EA React one, or it was just people floating around in the woods. We were like, "What is this game?"
Yeah, they didn't tell you anything
No,
other
they
than
didn't.
we got a bunch of high
Was it
hippies
like
out
Outer
here.
Wild or
Something like that. We were like,
Yeah, I don't know. Crusader Kings 3, September 1st.
nice.
You played.
I'll say I played
I-
Crusader Kings.
I
you
played
wanted-
similar games.
Yeah.
I got Crusader Kings 2. I never really touched it because it was free, so I just downloaded it.
Perfect.
But I played like some of their other games that have similar concepts to it, like Imperator Rome and Hearts of Iron 4. I want to get this game. I just kind of been waiting for it to find some of the glitches and stuff like that. 'Cause
Oh,
I did see
right.
that and just read a little bit more about it because these games, like Crusader Kings 3, Hearts of Iron 4, Imperator Rome, all that, there's so much in it.
Mm.
It's just, it can be overwhelming sometimes. So watching some of these videos of people that took the hours to figure it all out for you, it's usually good to get their synopsis of it.
Yeah.
So I've been waiting on that. Another game on Crusader Kings 3. Crusader Kings 3 PC, just PC. Evergate PC, September 1st. Hitman and Hitman 2 on the Stadia, September 1st.
Stadia.
Oh yeah.
Hitman. Oh man, dude. I haven't played those games in forever.
Talk about knocking off some nostalgia there. Jesus.
I played like the first time I played Hitman was at the Boys and Girls Club downtown. They had that computer lab.
Interesting
down
choice.
there. I know, yeah.
They had the Boys and Girls Club?
Yeah.
We're trying to get these kids away from violence.
That was
Here's
the
some Hitman.
Well, dude, it was actually really wild. Down in their computer lab, this is where I first got introduced into PC gaming. They had this computer, like the computer lab down there, and you could like book time on the computer, or whatever like that. They just had like a wall of games. Thinking about it, I was kind of like, that's not how PC gaming works, but whatever. Like this is before you had to like, it was really intense installs. You could basically just put the disc in, and they were pretty much already installed on every computer.
Right. Yep.
It was just when you needed the disc to play the game.
Yeah.
That's when it was happening.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
But I played that and Need for Speed 2, and I really got into Hitman. And yeah, I beat it down there, and
It's an interesting place
yeah, yeah,
to have that
I
kind of
remember
game.
that. Wow, I forgot about that.
Like I said, dusting off
Thank
some
you,
nostalgia.
Stadia. Right? That's
You're
all
good
the
for
I
one
got
thing.
From Stadia was remembering that little bit in time. Yeah. All right.
Next game, Iron Harvest, PS4, Xbox One, PC, September 1st.
Nice.
Wonder what
It's
that
like farming simulator,
right? Luke, do you got the details on that one?
or
You got the lowdown on that, Luke?
Get your tracker.
Spellbreak, PS4, Xbox One, PC, September 3rd.
Spells in the name. I'm interested already.
Probably RPG.
Yeah.
WRC 9.
Whatever the fuck that is.
World Rallycross, sir.
Oh.
It's a rally racing game.
I don't play it.
What the fuck?
I don't really play
I was
racing
like,
games. Sorry. PS4, Xbox One, and PC, also September 3rd.
Is it World Rallycross or World Rally Car? Might have just been a dumbass right there for a second. Okay, that's what I thought.
I think the events are called Cross.
Right? I
The
was like,
cars
wait.
are
Yeah.
cars.
I was like, okay, yeah.
So you're good.
Okay.
I was the idiot.
No, you're good, Boo.
I don't know. I'm going to butcher this first name of the next game.
Pokemon?
Doraemon.
Doraemon.
You mean Digimon.
Yeah, Digimon, whatever.
Doraemon Story of Seasons.
Story of
PS4.
Seasons and Secret of Seasons.
Oh my gosh, a lot of shit's happening in the
Wait.
seasons.
Where's this? Oh,
The
yeah.
first game was Secret
I was gonna
of
say, I'm like,
Seasons.
What are you reading? It's
What list are you looking
I
at?
got a different list.
right. Make me look like an asshole. That's September 4th. So
Some big games coming
today?
up here on the list.
No, today's
no,
the 5th.
Saturday's the 5th.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that was yesterday.
Sorry.
These games are already
Here,
out.
here come the big hitters.
Marvel's Avengers. I heard some good things about that one because it's early access.
See, I heard bad. I heard that it's not that.
Like I heard it's still got some polishing to do, but the premise is good.
So from what I heard, you don't
PS4, Xbox One, Stadia, PC, September 4th.
you don't get to pick what character you are.
What kind of
Why?
game?
How?
You go through the story and you just change characters as you go through the story.
Dumb.
So the way I heard it on another podcast that I was start off as Miss Marvel, that call whatever her name is, the girl that can pretty much fantastic, like stretchy and all that. So you start out as her.
Yeah.
I know.
You start out as her, and like you level her up, and you keep going, and then all of a sudden
Switch.
You switch to someone else
Really?
at level 0.
Talk about getting you worked up,
And
and then
then
right
level
before
him
you're
up.
about to finish, you're like, oh,
Yeah. But that's from what I've heard, it's that, and I've heard the only fun characters to play as are that Kabbalah, Khan, and Thor. All the other players they're not fun to play.
Interesting.
I mean, that's one
Disappointing.
person's opinion.
Well, it's still. I think it's still like early access. I think.
No,
Or is it actually? It's the
released.
polished turd.
It's released.
Polished turd. Well, Marvel, you had an opportunity there. It's only your 30th installment of a Marvel Avengers game. You messed this one up,
And
bruh.
the worst thing is it was Square Enix that made it. I mean, Square Enix has been killing it.
Yeah,
with
they're an
all their
established
Final
company with good
Fantasy
games,
Well, the one nice thing I guess about games anymore, which is also kind of a shitty thing about games anymore because of the work I feel like someone put into it, it can be changed with updates. If it's really that
for
terrible.
sure.
That's a pretty big change, though.
Yeah. Kind of redesign the whole
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Could be an expansion pack or something they throw on there.
Mhm.
Or Marvel's Avengers 2. We got this one right, hopefully.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's only like they've had a lot of Marvel
They-
games.
They
though.
do well. It seems like they do well in like the movies, and some of the games are just like, huh.
Yeah.
I feel like when they try to do the games where there's multiple superheroes in it, they kind of fail. But like the Spider-Man, that was up for Game of the Year.
Well, see, I think it's because they try to put too much in.
Yeah.
They don't give you the option to pick which line you want to go down. They're like, no, fuck you. We're gonna make you play every one of our characters, and it's like you take the choice away from the player, and
Yeah.
it's like
Honestly, like
already annoyed at that point.
an open world Marvel game, like an open world RPG type game with just the Marvel heroes, you pick who you want. I think that game would probably kill it.
Well, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's a standard thing. You should just be able to pick who you want to play. It's still the same storyline. You just have a different person of power.
Marvel
You can
should
use-
come out with a game like DC first online.
Mhm.
It's an MMO where you make
Yeah.
your own hero or villain. I feel like Marvel.
Yeah.
Marvel.
Do it. Do it.
Anyway, so yeah, that's
The next game, read review.
Wow, that sounds great. That sounds like a great game.
For real, the next game, NBA 2K21, came out yesterday as well for PS4,
I did not
Xbox
know
One,
this was
Switch,
out
PC.
already.
I didn't either.
that kind of snuck up.
A little bit. Usually it's like October.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sports guy, producer.
I'll tell you what snuck up. The 2K21 part.
Yeah.
Well, it's the
It was
year,
just 2K20.
the year after.
I know, I get it. But I'm like, how is it already ready for that?
They still haven't even finished their
It's almost
season.
Christmas, man. Like, we're going to blink and it's going to be jingling, jingling. Like,
Yeah. No, we're gonna blink and we're gonna be like 45, and it's like, oh, still doing this and loving it.
Yeah.
oh,
Hopefully.
Paradise Killer, Switch PC, September 4th. Doesn't sound happy.
This one, the next one.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, PS4, Xbox One, PC,
Oh.
September 4th. Read review.
I will be getting this game.
I watched a gameplay of somebody trying to like nail this like over the bridge gap, like jump, and he's like gets the you spend like 30 seconds watch him build up speed. Also, you see the bridge. It's like, okay, let's see if he does this.
he bails out.
No, he doesn't bail out, but he like gets the jump going, and he's just like holding the skateboard up, and
Yeah.
he's just doing a flip.
Yeah.
And he lands short, and it's just like,
Oh,
and you see him
no.
still like this with the bent over like the railing. It's just like close.
Okay, if they're remaking Tony Hawk, can they remake Dave Mirra too?
I knew you were gonna say that.
You did fucking not.
I
you did.
knew you were gonna say that.
That's so good. Like I would 100%. Listen, I'll fight people on it. I would play Dave Mirra over Tony Hawk any goddamn day. Like I'd play it just for the Sublime soundtrack. Like,
That's fair.
That is fair.
I mean, you could just pop it on while you're
Yeah,
playing a game.
Yeah, Spotify, right?
But they need to remake that if they're taking requests.
I mean, if they're doing that, they might as well remake that Razor scooter game.
You had me at it.
If they're doing
Everybody
that, they might
hitting
as
their
well come
ankles.
up with an Elder Crest Online game here soon.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls 6.
True.
Why you gotta be like that?
Oh yeah. Dang.
Oh, that was low.
Sorry.
That was a low blow. God, when do they get back? When's NCAA release? I got Luke's glaring at me too.
See, the funny thing is, I think Luke can agree with me on that. I wouldn't be surprised if NCAA game comes out before Elder Scrolls 6.
They come to terms with all the college teams. Like, all right, fine, you're right. Elder Scrolls is like, doo, doo, doo.
Well, we're still waiting. What are you waiting on?
Right.
We have no idea.
They decided to give all the college kids payments for everything, and then they're like, Elder Scrolls 6? Nah.
Not yet.
Right?
All right, so that's the games that released this past week. Should we draft?
Sure.
Been a minute.
See if I remember how
What
to do
about the results of last week's draft?
Results?
Producer.
Producer, can you go?
We didn't show him how to do it.
No, we didn't. Oh my god! The interwebs on my computer,
the interwebs.
and in
The
the top bar there should be a
blessing.
polls for page or
Polls per page.
Oh gosh, does it say that opens at the top
Hit it
one?
again.
Oh gosh, you did it again. Hello?
click the top one. Cast your vote for me. And then up in the top right corner it should say result. I can tell you right now, I was dethroned.
No!
Austin won.
Yes!
Austin won!
Yes!
No! It was GoldenEye. I fucking know
Yeah,
it. I know it was
For
GoldenEye.
sure.
Because you guys didn't pick it. You both picked before me. And I'm just sitting over here like,
That did not even cross my mind.
No.
As soon
As
as, you
soon
said
as-
it, I'm like,
as soon as we talked about it, I
What
knew
did I
right
do?
away.
What did I do? So Austin, you got the win.
Nice.
You finally dethroned me after 16 weeks.
Yeah,
So
16
did
weeks.
your-
That just means you didn't get your emails and texts out in time.
I was going to say, did your credit card bounce? Or-
Right, yeah, no kidding. Can't pay you guys the bots off.
So
Nice
yeah,
job, nice.
this week we're gonna draft role-playing games.
Now, are we counting
No,
specific or just our, like, that genre RPG? Not like MMORPG or like what?
I would say
Six.
not, because there's a lot of those out there. I figure we could probably do a draft on those alone.
That's true.
I can think of 4,
Yeah.
5, 6. There's a lot. Well, maybe next week we can do MMO.
Maybe.
So we're gonna draft role-playing games. Draft order goes me, Austin, Matt, and then Matt at the turn, and we'll snake from there. The 101, I'm gonna have to take Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Nice.
Good choice.
Nice. Bold choice, Mr.
I
Flintstone.
feel like that. I mean, they released
Ow.
it on every single console known to man.
True that. It's true.
I
And I think I've bought it 4 times.
Let's see. I had it on the 360. I had it on the PS4. I have it. I had it on PC. I have it on the Switch. Yeah, I need to
Man,
stop buying.
you'd have a
that
whole
game.
console by now.
Right?
A whole new console by now.
what you have a PC.
Yeah. The amount of times I bought that and Diablo 2,
yuck.
I could have a pretty awesome PC.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought that the Diablo 2 battle chest at least 3 times.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know why. I'm like, just write the shit down. Like, just write down your CD keys.
Austin.
Fallout 4.
Ooh,
Fallout 4, okay.
nice.
Sticking with Bethesda. Right?
Bethesda.
They
I
are.
think. Yeah, they do.
I never got around to playing Fallout 4 really yet. I bought it. I just never really played it, but I've heard
Yeah.
amazing things.
For me, Fallout 4 was kind of let down.
Yeah.
Compared to Fallout
Yeah.
and New Vegas.
Fallout New Bug Vegas. That was rough.
You should. Okay, so
I was gonna say, I remember playing it. The person went invisible on the screen when you were playing it. I was like, hello.
New Vegas was the first console game that was open to mod. So when people got in there and modded it, it actually pretty awesome.
Oh.
Kind of awkward moment when the modders are fixing games more. than-
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of happens with some of the things with like Bannerlord because there's like perks in that, which I thought of Bannerlord for like an RPG because it kind of has that element into it a little bit, but not
Yeah.
quite.
Yeah.
But
It's more of like
Yeah. Well,
it's like an RTS RPG.
yeah, it's like a weird hybrid.
help RGB,
But
more acronyms.
with them, like there's like perks that you can pick. Like
An RTS RPG FPS.
there,
MMO.
God bless you.
like 60% of all the perks are only 60% work or are
Yeah,
viable. for
Well,
what
I
you
think
can
that
do.
just goes to show the developers aren't paying attention to what needs to be fixed, so the game
Well-
people actually playing the game are taking it into their own hands.
Well, and that's just it. There's like a lot of mods out there that actually, and the thing that really sucks. Well, it's just kind of mind blowing with the modders doing it because right now they don't have the mod tools, so they have to go in and like read the code
Oh yuck.
and like play with.
They gotta
stuff
do it
to
the hard
figure
way.
it- Yes,
Yuck.
yes. Which watch the mod tools. I'm really excited for the game when that comes out. That's gonna be amazing.
Nice.
But yeah, there's so many mod. Like one is like the one perk. It's like you can use a longbow or a crossbow while you're on horseback. Doesn't work. It's been in the game since its early access release, so it doesn't work. But there is a mod that fixes it. So it's just like something like that. So if you want to play like that archery style, like it, kind of handicaps you a little bit. But anyways, yeah.
Matt, you got 2 in a row.
If I say Diablo 3, is that RPG, or would that fall under the MMORPG?
Technically,
Because their
'cause I
lobbies
Googled
aren't
it.
massive.
I googled it, and technically it has Diablo 3 listed under role playing.
There you go.
Okay, I'm picking Diablo 3 then.
Alright.
Can I pick Diablo 2 then as well?
Didn't say two Diablo
no, yeah.
games.
I don't want.
I
I'm
mean,
not going
technically
to.
it's a separate game,
right.
Yeah.
but
Saying Diablo, I know you already got one.
Ben.
Well, yeah, but 3, I don't think he liked 3 nearly as much as 2.
Oh yeah, 2.
I mean, 2 is just god tier. 3 was just because it had the word Diablo in it.
I hope 4.
Oh, yeah. I hope it loops back around and is awesome.
more
again.
like 2 than 3.
I don't even know what made 2 so good.
I mean, I know playing back like
Because it for damn sure ain't the graphics.
No,
you just
no.
you
Not
deal
the
with that.
graphics.
No.
That 800 by 600 ain't the move.
800 by 600. I was
Yeah,
getting like
that's
680 by like 3. It's like
oh, mine's just stretched out on the screen. I'm like,
For me, it was the fact that you had more control or skill.
that's fair. I'm with that.
but you couldn't fucking reset them.
You
Yeah, you can. In
yeah,
Diablo
you
2.
can. Yeah.
You had to bust your ass to reset them though.
You get one
Hey,
free,
we get free one. Then you had to.
and then yes.
I'm
you
still
got it.
salty because I forgot
Yeah.
it.
Well, yeah.
That
if you
there's only
mess
one
up,
free.
it's kind of like.
So I'm like, oh, let me try this, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, that's shit. Let me go back. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
You can change all through the
Well, you get-
difficulties though.
Well,
Yeah,
you
you
get
get
a-
one, I think you get one
one
free
in each
reset, not
difficulty,
every
so-
difficulty.
I mean, you wouldn't really do a reset till like hell anyway. So.
it's kind of a pain though.
Oh hey, preach on it, sis. Like, yeah.
But yeah, that's what it was.
I've done
for
it
me.
too.
The fact that you had 3 separate skill trees and
Yeah. I like Diablo 3 in Diablo 3 the everything you can do with your inventory. There's
Yes,
kind of a
that's
lot.
nice.
There's a fuck load
Yeah.
of stuff you can do in there. And I'm like, sometimes don't get me wrong, sometimes I'm like kind of wish just how easy this was in Diablo 2. Like Diablo 3,
Except-
there's like you gotta
except
deal
in
with 9
Diablo-
million jewels and I mean you have
except
to do the
Diablo
same thing.
2, it got real annoying when your bag filled up
Oh.
like that.
And you had to be like, guys, you're gonna stay in this room, right? You're gonna stay in this one? You're gonna stay in this one? I gotta get my mule in here.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna stay in here, okay? You good? I'm
drop
gonna drop all this shit. Do
shit.
not leave. Do not leave.
If you leave this game, I will
Right.
come to your house and I will murder you.
Yeah, we're like, I'm about to drop some real high tier runes. If you fucking leave, I swear to God.
If this lobby
Yeah.
closes,
Yep.
I
You're
will
all dead.
murder
that was
you.
the worst. You had to bring like I had like 10 mules. I'm like,
oh
hello.
yeah,
Yeah.
we ran hard in that game.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, your second pick.
Okay. Okay. God, you know what? I just do not play a lot of role playing games. That's just the move. I didn't play any of that. Oh, geez. Yeah, I can read that.
Nope.
Yeah, I never played any of these games. Is the problem?
I didn't play Fallout. I didn't play Fallout 4.
I played 76 with you. I mean, I played.
That's more of an
Yeah.
MMO, though,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Can I say Oblivion?
Yeah,
I
that,
played that. I played that.
Elder
with you.
Scrolls Oblivion.
I didn't play nearly as much as you. I don't think anyone did in the existence of the game.
Yeah,
But I played that, and that was a fun game.
No, I do know one person who played it more than me. Tim Hughes.
Did he spend more than you in the game?
Probably not.
Right?
everybody got quiet.
Right? Like, I remember buying all those accounts with the 40,000.
Oh my god,
I remember we discovered that. We were like, hold up.
that was
Hold
insane.
up. We can buy accounts with 10,000 Xbox, like Microsoft points
Microsoft
on it for like
points.
$20. We were like, hold up.
I want this game. I want this game. I want
Yeah.
this game. I want this game.
I remember it worked too.
Yeah.
Like we were like, yeah, this is probably some scam bullshit, and it fucking worked. We were like, oh, this is dangerous.
Dude, I had Rock Band, I literally just bought every single song.
Yep.
I'm just like,
Ooh, that got dangerous fast. I was like, oh no. And
Did
it
have
works, and it's
$1,000.
easily. Well, it was $20 for 10,000 Xbox Live.
and you
Microsoft
got them like
points.
within 24 hours.
Yeah, it was an account that had 10,000 on it. So then if you just download it to your Xbox, it was just stayed on it. You could access everything. We were like,
So $20, you could get like, I don't know, what, 4 brand new games.
yeah. Sorry, Microsoft.
Yeah. We didn't mean to do you like that.
Sorry.
We didn't mean to do
Sorry.
you dirty like
That's
that.
my, that's my
Because you
bad,
don't have
dog.
enough money.
That's my bad, dog.
Well, they left that door open. So.
Well, that's exactly it. I think we were talking about that. We're like, hey, listen, this. If
I
you
think
got
that's probably why they got
you're probably not wrong.
Sounds about right.
You're probably not wrong.
But yeah, I mean, when they leave those doors open like that, like, yeah, is it kind of scummy the people that do it, but at the same time, it's like it's the company's responsibility.
You're scummy. Just kidding.
I'm talking about the people that
But I mean,
set
how
it
many
up.
times did we do that?
I'm talking about
A
the people
lot.
that like provide. The
I have
service.
4 accounts.
Oh no. What?
When? Why? What is wrong? What happened? Who did this?
Brief pause for technical difficulties again.
Bring it back now, y'all. All right. We didn't have issues last time we did
Yeah.
this.
I don't know.
We- and that was
I
like
say
our
just
longest
throw
episode, too.
everything
Yeah,
out.
No problem.
Just throw everything out.
Well, should we
Luke.
speed along so
Yeah.
we don't run into it again?
Okay, so
So Austin, you got your pick.
I had it. And we got talking about this stuff, and then that happened. I kind of got it. I'm gonna go with Witcher
Witcher 3. Right
All
on.
right.
because I mean
I
I
got-
didn't play it as much as some people, but I
Yeah.
definitely stuck my toes in the water and I liked it.
All right. So for I get 2, and then it goes Austin, Matt to close out.
Okay.
My first one, I'm going to take Fable 2
Okay.
because there's a lot more you could do in that one than the first one. You could-
Yeah.
Play
It's big game time.
And second one, can't believe it fell to me in the 3rd round. I'm going to take
Pokemon Red.
Ooh. Bold choice, Mr. Flintstone.
Yes, technically that is an RPG.
And I don't ever know what falls under RPGs. I'm terrible. I'm like, well, could it?
Yeah, Pokemon Blue.
Well, Pokemon Go would be like an MMO, wouldn't
I
it?
said blue.
Oh, I thought you said Go. I'm sorry.
Stupid
I
piece of
misheard you.
junk.
I don't really not really want to do that one, but
Austin match pulls out.
this isn't a game I played, but
Trying to get a vote getter.
a little bit of that, and I've heard just amazing things about it. I just never played it because it was on Xbox, the original Xbox, and I didn't have the original Xbox. Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh.
Oh! Yeah. Shit. I forgot all about that game. That game is awesome. Don't.
It's a turn-based disaster.
No, it's not.
Not
What
Knights
am
of
I
the Old
thinking of?
Republic. No.
What am I thinking?
The combat is a little weird in it, but it's not turn.
No.
My bad.
I was gonna say, I
I'm
know
just
I
gonna
never
throw
played
this
it.
out here. I'm pretty sure it's on Game Pass.
He would know.
We've said Game Pass a surprisingly low amount of times this episode.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's something.
Those are
wrong
rookie
with us.
numbers. We gotta bump the
Yeah.
numbers
Pump 'em
up.
up.
Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass,
Right.
Game Pass, Game Pass.
Mass Effect.
Oh, okay.
That fits.
Which one?
That is the question.
I think I only played the first one. No,
How you play two?
I played 2 and 3. I played.
I don't think
I
you
played
enjoyed 'em.
1 and 2. I started 3, didn't do it. Started.
I think I played 2 the most, so I'm gonna do Mass Effect 2.
2, I think, was my.
Mass Effect.
That is
2.
All right. So, yeah, old producer there. Want to read off our teams there?
Run it. Run
Run
it
it.
down.
You might have to really get.
Yep. I have Diablo 3, Oblivion, Mass Effect 2.
Me. Fallout 4, Witcher 3, and Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic.
Ooh.
Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Fable 2. Pokemon Red.
Pokemon.
So those are our teams. I'll get those posted as soon as possible, and please cast your votes. I think we hit a record number of voters this week with 14.
Wow.
Maybe we have 9. Maybe I don't
I
know.
don't know.
We had a
We can
nice,
check the
We had a
stats.
nice outcome for that. I mean, we had 2 weeks for you guys to vote on this one, so
We had a lot of engagement. We appreciate the engagement and we
Yes.
look forward to more engagement from you guys,
Astounding.
and other things.
absolutely. So as usual, go check out our website, gamingcheers.com. We got our articles up there and links to everywhere. And when you click some of those links, you can do one of these following things.
Like, subscribe, notifications. So like YouTube, all that good stuff. Just throwing a like on there, throw a dislike, whatever you want to do. Click the subscribe button. It does wonders for us. It takes 2 seconds of your time. We definitely appreciate it. Same with if you haven't liked this video, or even disliked it, or sad face, or happy face, laugh, whatever you want to do.
Just quick little thumbs up or a little heart or something.
One of them little care ones, so you can just.
I mean,
Just care.
your finger is like right there anyway, so just and you're
Hopefully.
done.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
hopefully.
Or where are your fingers?
Hell. Sinners.
Sinners.
But yeah. And what else is also on our website that we
Yes.
greatly appreciate?
Yeah.
Matt?
Hopefully, if you're sitting around and you're like, hey, damn, I do need a new T-shirt at home. I do need a new T-shirt I can comfortably fall asleep in as it drapes across your body. Consider our merch.
Or you hate the color of your wall and you
Yes.
don't feel like painting it.
Or you're like, you know what this house is missing? A 9-foot tissue blanket. I don't know what I said. I said blank. I was gonna say blanket, but I was like, "There's no way that's thick enough to be a blanket."
Maybe
Like,
On a hot
if you
summer
need a
day.
sheet- if you need a new slip sheet, get and drape it across your bed. Okay, you
If
slaying
fellas,
the game with that.
if you're trying to seal the deal with your ladies,
yes,
Obviously, having one of these
Yes.
draped across your bed. Will,
baby making is going to
that
happen.
beautiful bastard screaming at you, instant. Yes.
Moist.
But always we have tons of sweet stuff on there. We like all the stuff we have. It's great. We're coming up with new designs, new things like that. We
Just got to get them out there.
we definitely. There's too many things floating around. We need to get the ideas.
In my
We need to
brain.
get the ideas on digitized
Yeah.
and onto t-shirts and stuff, so we can get those printed and have them available for everyone. But everything's great. We appreciate all the feedback and all the engagement we get. It's just been great since the beginning. 17 weeks in, it's just
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
So
I think we're at 285.
yeah,
Followers.
we've had
285.
a lot of great engagement. We appreciate everyone that takes time out of their evening to watch us ramble on about things we're passionate about and things we enjoy. So
Definitely appreciate it.
we hope you continue doing that in the future and give us any feedback of how we can improve the whole process for you guys to make the process more fun of watching it. I hate to
More
say the process.
enjoyable.
Yeah,
More
that doesn't sound
enjoyable.
enjoyable to call it a process.
Yeah.
The all around good time.
Improve the quality
Yeah.
so that you guys continue to tune in every week.
Yes. Thank you. This
Um,
brain
Do we
foggy.
want to remind everybody about our
And giveaway at 500.
benchmark?
Oh yeah. I think when we hit 500, we are planning on doing a giveaway. That's going to be a surprise what we're going to be doing. As we get closer to that number, we'll start pumping it out there
Release
for you
some
guys.
details
Yeah.
for you.
Oh, yes.
More details, but
So
stay
If you
tuned
got
for that.
friends,
Yeah.
or friends of friends, or friends of friends of friends of friends,
share our
Just
stuff. Get the word
slip
out
this
there
into
about
their
us.
DMs.
Ooh.
Right on in.
Right.
Did we happen to have any questions?
Yes.
Nothing. You don't like us. All right,
Fine.
got
Fuck
it.
you then. Damn,
Right.
son.
I don't care about
Yeah.
Fred.
Yeah. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. Hope everyone has a great Saturday evening. We know we will. Hopefully tune in next Saturday for us, 8 p.m. Check us out on YouTube, all that good stuff too. If you feel like rewatching our gorgeous faces. Yeah. Hope you guys have a good night.
Later.
Later, guys. Appreciate you.